Thank you for tuning in to the first episode of Quarantining with Beautiful Kietta. This first scene is pretty much just me living my regular life. I'm headed to my attorney's office to take care of some business. So listen, this is nothing fancy. This is a true life account of how I live my life daily. Thank you for watching Quarantining with Beautiful Kietta. So listen, Mom's getting ready to go to see the attorney, okay? Get ready to go to court. But kisses? Want to wish Mommy good luck?
Good luck, Mommy.
You know Mommy always likes to win, right?
Right.
We're winners, right?
Correct.
Yes, we are.
Team God.
Team God.
We never lose.
We never lose. Okay, Mommy has to go sue these people. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Love you, Mommy.
Love you, Mommy.
Okay. Hey, listen. I can't keep you all updated, but that's what happened. When people don't want to pay your money, you have to sue them. And of course, when I don't pay people their money, they sue me too. But guess what? We always win. All right, guess what? I'm headed to my attorney's office. You know, that's what happens, of course, when you are trying to make things work. But hey, you know, so anyway, have to get some legal advice for some stuff. That's what happens when you're always trying to do stuff, right? So anyway, I can't talk on the phone with you all while I'm driving, but I'll get back with you when I go to walk into his office, okay? I got to get this stuff done. You all already know. Okay, I'll be back. Getting ready to go into this lawyer's office, and let's see what I need to do. Walking here now to the attorney's office. You know, listen, don't be afraid to sue somebody. And again, if somebody sues you, sue them back. Don't just sit back and let people do you any kind of way. If they think you can be played with or tried, they will do it every time. But when they realize that you know nobody to play with and you're not scared, they'll think twice about bothering you. Again, I'm not telling you not to pay your bills, or if somebody don't pay you, not to sue them. I'm just simply saying, either way it goes, don't be scared. Don't never miss a court date, show up. And if you feel like you need to sue somebody, then do it. And if somebody feel like they need to sue you, they need to do it too. But don't be afraid to fight back, okay? That's all I have to say about that. And we'll see what happens after I go in my attorney's office, because I think somebody need to run me some money, okay? Is it you? No, I don't think so. Now, as a business owner, I really try to accommodate my staff. Now, the whole world, not the world, I would say the U.S. is on lockdown, so we're quarantining. So my staff and I decided that it would be safer for them to actually be home quarantining. Well, being home quarantining does not mean a paid vacation. Now, I don't go around giving busy work, but my goodness, you are supposed to be technically working from home, which means if I call your phone, or better yet, when I call your phone, you need to answer the phone. Now, we have access to emails and different stuff, but if I can't contact you, is it fair for me to continue to pay you for an entire day when you have been out of pocket? You have not answered the phone. You haven't answered no emails, answered no calls, answered no texts. I'm sorry, but I think in all fairness, I'm going to have to dock you your pay. So listen, I'm not even going to try to clean anything up because I'm not trying to front. My closet is messy a little bit, but I'm trying to find some yeah, those are red bottoms. All of those are designer shoes and all this. That's fine. Okay, listen. This is the thing when you are an employer, okay? Sometimes people want to not do what they're supposed to do. Now, I know this is quarantine time, and I decided to have the employees, for their safety, they felt like it was going to be safer for them to be at home. So, but I just called my office manager, and homegirl not answering the phone, okay? On this office cell phone that the company pays for, okay? So let me just call her and get her straight real quick, okay? And again, this is what it is. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Well, I'm hoping that you're fine because you didn't answer the phone today, the office cell phone, the one that my company pays for. So just so you know, now I know we quarantining and all, but this is not a paid vacation. And so therefore, since I couldn't get a hold of you today, I'm going to have to dock you for today. I'm going to have to.
Well, I was away from the phone for just a minute.
Okay. A minute turned into a day because I called you this morning around 10:30 and I still haven't heard from you. I'm just hearing from you like right now. But you are not on a paid vacation. You have to work. You all felt safer and I want you all to be safe, but you can't not answer the phone, baby. I mean, that's not how it works, dear. So in turn, I am going to have to dock you for today. So I hope you answer the phone tomorrow, because if you want to get paid for a 4-day tomorrow, you didn't answer the phone, and I hope we're clear.
Okay, but that's kind of harsh. And you know that I work all the time, and I am doing some paperwork for the company.
Okay, but you're doing the paperwork today? No. Okay, so like I was saying, this is not a paid vacation. Even though I'm not giving you all busy work, you all have to continue to work. I mean, I'm accommodating you all, but you all need to accommodate the office. So all I'm saying is, and I appreciate everything you do, and you work and you get a paycheck. That's what you deserve. And you also deserve respect. And I give you that, but you all have to respect the office enough to, as the owner, as the boss with the hot sauce, you all need to, do you mind if you work? Just a little bit. You don't mind, do you?
You could have texted me.
I did. I text you also. Okay? So I called, I text, I left you voice messages. So whatever the reason was, I didn't get a response back from you. So I'm going to have to dock you today. But it sounds to me you want to get paid tomorrow. So we'll speak tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll get that answer.
Yeah, thank you. Sounds good to me. Have a good night. Bye. You can't play with people, okay? But listen, let me just show you right now. I love my office staff, but sometimes you just have to do certain things. I'm not cleaning anything up. This is the fire detector. It was beeping and sort of aggravated me, so I took a broom and I slammed it. All right, so if you look, you'll see that I have a cross. This is my mantle. This is something that I burn a white candle every single night. I don't miss it. Like every night I burn a white candle. This is my fireplace. And yeah, this is a white candle. This is my dog's bed when he, did you just piss? Is that a puddle of piss? Cody, you just peed? Just because you're 15 years old, which makes you almost 100 in dog years, do not mean I will get with your ass, okay? Excuse me for cussing. Okay, a filtress, don't get that out of the room. My room is junky. As you all can see, I work with 2 computers, and I'm having to get to work. I have to make some phone calls. Thank you so much for filming this part of it. I have to get to work. Code, I will be dealing with you in a second. You know, don't let all this piss over there fool you. Don't let this piss fool you. I will be getting with him a little later, okay? Okay, listen. Okay, cheers, toodles. And now, yeah, I do have 2 computers. This is how my bed looks. I don't go in my office too much. I do go sometimes, but I haven't been going there lately because I got to get so much stuff done. So listen, we are quarantined. The office is closed temporarily, but guess what? I'm still working because I have to continue to work, because if I don't work and make money, nobody get paid. And we all like to get paid, don't we? Okay, so listen, turn the cameras off. I'm done. It's a late night. Well, not too late, but yes, I walk my dog every night. Cody? I'm so glad that you finding it okay to pee outside than inside of my house. But listen, before I leave, and I know it's dark, and this is very purposeful, because this is what I do. But I want to talk to you all about one little small thing. And that is, I'm so serious when I say, don't never give up hope. I know this may seem dark. Yes, I'm walking at night and it is dark. But don't give up hope. Don't ever think that because your tunnel is so dark that there's no light at the end of the tunnel. You have to know that all things that happen, they happen for a reason. And they all actually happen to teach you a lesson. Or, because if you don't learn anything from it, what was the point of you going through it? So, I just always say, you know, either a blessing or a lesson, but it's all something that we can always learn stuff from. My doggy. Say hi. Say hi. You know what I learned from him? I used to get aggravated with him when I used to take him to use the bathroom, and he used to go and roll around in the grass, and I used to get aggravated. But you know what? I don't get aggravated anymore, because now I realize it's the small things in life that we deem small that's important, things that you can't buy. So what he want to feel the grass on his belly? Let him feel it. Because is it really hurting anybody? That little bit of happiness is all that he asked for. And that's what I'm telling you. Always look for the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm outside walking my dog in the dark, but I promise you, I know there's light at the end of this tunnel. Kietta loves you. Go in. Okay, so I had to go change my clothes. Now, don't talk about my clothes. This is my houseware, okay? This is where I abode. So therefore, this is my clothing that I cook in and I hang around the house in, okay? So, don't be commenting on my page either about how my bra strap's showing or whatever. I'm home, okay? But listen, I want to do something really simple for you all, and I think it's a great thing. I just want to show you all how to do a chicken dish. See, you all just getting used to being quarantined at home. Honey, I love being home, so this is my thing. No, my house is not all the way clean, but it's all good, right? So, okay, so listen. Anybody know me? I'm not a person to clean up, so I always use plastic silverware. Well, I use plastic silverware anyway because I do not eat off of regular silverware. I haven't eaten off regular silverware since I've been like 4, maybe 3. I know at least 4. So this is not this quarantine and this germ thing. I have not eaten off of silverware since I've been 4, so I only eat off plastic everywhere, okay? If I go to a restaurant, I keep my plastic stuff in my purse, all this stuff. So I don't know, I'm just weird like that, but whatever. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna bake some chicken, okay? So, my cousin Tweeta Patterson, she's married now, so it's Tweet Dairy. She used to come clean up my house for me. And this quarantine thing got us all kind of a little messed up right now. So, cuz I'm doing the best I can to keep everything going until you get here, though. I sure need you. I miss you so much. Oh my God. All right, so listen, I'm cleaning my chicken off. Now, you can use chicken drumsticks or you can use thighs, whatever you want to use. Doesn't matter to me, because guess what? I'm not eating your chicken. I'm only eating mine. So you use what you want to use, okay? Now, I want to give great credit to a beautiful person that's actually filming. This is my beautiful daughter, my beautiful unicorn daughter. I only have one child. Her name is Taylor. She's gorgeous. She looks just like me. But anyway, thank you, baby doll, for filming. I know you have such a busy social life with TikTok and everything. So thank you, baby doll. Yeah?
You're welcome.
So, I'm putting my chicken in. Zoom in on the chicken, baby. Yeah, okay. Now, Taylor, you want to follow me over here to my cabinet, okay? So this is getting some seasoning. So I'm going to use some season all. And listen, for the record, I can't believe I'm repping these companies without getting paid. Anybody always know if I'm repping a company online, especially if it's a big business, you all got to cut a check. I only rep small businesses without payment, okay? But I'm going to just cook them for you all now, so I love you all that much. Okay, so we have black pepper. We have garlic powder. And I think that's all I need right now. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to season the meat. And while we're doing that, Taylor, what do you want to talk about?
Video?
We'll do a TikTok video. Which one you want to do? You want to do the one with Meg the Stallion, or the switch, or oh, Kara Baskin? That was so funny to me. Okay, now.
What do you think about Joe Exotic?
Free Joe Exotic. Free my boy Joe Exotic, okay? Free him. Kara Baskin, I'm on you, baby. I know what you did. And the world's gonna find out, Kara Baskin. Free Joe Exotic. Now come on and follow me to the pantry. Now listen, I just want to share with you all something. This has nothing to do with the quarantine. Is that true, Taylor?
No.
I think I have my grandmother was that way. She never ran out of anything. Everybody who knows me, they come and shop at my house. I don't run out of anything. So this is not a quarantine situation. This is a situation I have every day because I just like to cook and I have a lot of stuff. You want to show them the stuff? You want to show them like how we have stuff?
Even the bottom?
Yeah, even the bottom. Yeah. This is not a quarantine situation. You go on the other side. It has nothing to do with quarantine. Okay, so I found my cream of celery soup. Now I'm just cutting up some onions over my chicken. So I'm just cutting up a couple of bell pepper over the chicken. And I can hear my little doggy Cody coming in and he already knows he can't come in the kitchen. No. Get back. Don't play, please. Don't let these cameras fool you. The rules still say the same. Don't let the cameras fool you. Excuse me, you all. Don't let the cameras fool you. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, sometimes, you know, like when you're dealing with a Yorkie, they sort of think they can do what they want to do. They sort of try to be slick. Cody here, believe it or not, he's like 15. Yeah, he's up there. So, look what I just did, guys. I have some golden onion, Lipton onion soup mix. I just pour this across the top of it like that. And then, you can't forget to do this. Turn your meat. Remember, I only seasoned one side. So, we're gonna season both sides. And when we turn the meat, that allows us to season both sides. Now listen, I must tell you, I'm a pretty good cook. And one of the great things in cooking is layering your seasoning. You have to season. You have to season every morsel if you want to gain all of the good food. That's just like your woman. You have to take care of your woman if you want your woman to be nice and kind and sweet. Okay, now, so, I'm gonna sprinkle this on this side.
What is that?
This is the Lipton onion soup mix with golden onion. But I'm not done, because guess what? I have the savory herb and garlic. I'm gonna sprinkle that too. I'm gonna mix the two. I like how it is when I mix the two sometimes. You can't mix it on every meal, but this one, which is a chicken dish, it works. So I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of that on the top. Just like that. So I'm gonna show you this. This is something I just cooked the other day. But this is old grease. I don't let it get too old. I pour a little bit in there. This is, nope, not that one. Yes, chicken bouillon. Again, I'm repping the seasons that they're not even paying me for. So y'all gonna cut me a check, that'd be nice. All right, and then I cut it into like 4 sections. And I just like plant that around the chicken, put it in 3 sections. So I'll do another one, get 2. Well, maybe for this one, maybe 1.5. So I think I just use a half for this one. Just put the 1. So I'll need another half for that. So I'll just put a little bit here and a little bit here, a little bit here. And then I'll save the rest. As you all can see, I'm not wasteful. Okay, so done with that. Now, I'm gonna cut the oven on to 400. Starting, that's a cookie pan. We just baked some cookies this morning. Did you like the cookies, baby doll?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So.
I love you.
I love you more. So we have added a little water for the chicken. Just a little water. Okay. And then I'm gonna pour some chicken broth in here. Now, yes, I know I use my chicken broth cubes. And you don't have to do this. You can just put water in it. And with your chicken broth, your bouillon, and use some extra, you know, like another whole bouillon. But I just choose to do mine this way. You don't want to put too much water in it because the chicken is going to cook up and make its own water. I added some foil on top. And in we go, chicken. And hey, we'll be seeing you soon. So we're going to make some macaroni and cheese. I just put the noodles in, the elbows in, and just a little bit of oil to not stop it from sticking, okay? Now, before we close, because I'm not going to come back until I'm ready to actually put my cheese mixture in, can you pan the camera over there to your drinks? Can you let everyone see how my little brat baby loves to drink juices, and she loves Arizona. So, Taylor, are they good?
Very good. My favorite is fruit punch.
Fruit punch? Which one, the purple can?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right, so hey, we'll be back, okay? So now I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go lay down and let me entertain Cody. That's his spot. He knows where he can't pass, so he knows he can't come in the kitchen while we cook. And so that's his line, okay? Isn't he smart? Okay, see you later. Okay, so get this in here like that. Don't be like I just did and overcook the noodles, but it'll still work. Okay, so now I have this like this. Now the noodles are actually cooked. I cooked them too long, okay? I slept. I was tired. I do have the right to be tired, right? So I'm gonna put a little salt and pepper on there. I actually add just a little butter, just a little bit, not that much. Just honestly, I add it in the pan, but not usually in the mix. I like to cut up my block cheese. Now I prefer the ones, the shredded cheese that actually has the touch of Philadelphia cream cheese. So I'm just gonna cut up some cheese in here. Okay. I like cheese. I mean, it's called macaroni and cheese because it's cheesy. So I'm just gonna cut this up, some Colby Jack. The rest of it I'm gonna use in the pan because I have to make my cheese sauce. So I'm gonna leave that like that. Then I'm gonna cut the Colby. And listen, it's up to you what kind of cheese you want to use. Don't have to use the one I like. Like I said, the shredded ones, I prefer like with the Mexican blend or the 3-cheese blend with Philadelphia cream cheese, but hey, it's up to you. Now, I know the real cooks, they have their stuff already diced on the plate. Guess what? I'm not that cook. We're cooking my way. And again, I want to remind you all, just in case some of you all are tuning in, I actually cooked my noodles a little bit too much, but it's okay. It's still gonna be good. Is that right, Taylor? Yeah?
Yeah.
Add a little shredded cheese. Not too much, but you know. So now I'm gonna just mix this in. Take my time, mix it. Okay, so now I'm gonna add in just some regular evaporated milk. And so we added the evaporated milk. And Taylor, why are we putting the handle this way?
Because if you're walking past it, you can cause the pan to fall.
Right.
You can get burns and stuff.
Exactly. Kids do that all the time, right? Now, so I added some Mexican cheddar, okay? And I'm going to add, look at this, cheddar cheese soup. So far we have our evaporated canned milk. We have our cheddar cheese soup. We add our Mexican blend of cheese. Added some, we have some more cheese we're gonna be adding with a touch of Philadelphia cream cheese. We're gonna add a little bit of butter, just a little bit of butter. We're gonna add some, I like to add sharp cheddar along with that. Okay, sharp cheddar. And then I like to add some block cheese, all right? I know we added block cheese in the noodles, but we're gonna add a little more block cheese. And different type of block cheeses. And let that film together. And just 1 second. Hello?
Hey, was recently when Taylor died of coronavirus?
Gucci Mane said what? He wanted his haters to die of coronavirus.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm in the middle of cooking right now. Girl, he did not say that. That is so unkind.
Yeah, check that out.
Okay, we got to call Keisha Kiora. We got to call Keisha. All right, bye, y'all. I'll call you back. Now, Gucci Mane, I'm not trying to be funny now. Now, you don't want people to die of Rollers, do you? Ah. Anyway, we're going to be safe from the Rollers because we're cooking. Right, Taylor?
Right.
And we're quarantining with who, Taylor? Quarantining with who? We're quarantining with who, Taylor?
Beautiful Kietta.
Oh, and who's beautiful?
You.
You're such a doll. You definitely would get the car that you want. And who do you look like?
You.
Right. And that means you're what?
Beautiful.
Oh, absolutely. She's just smart. Okay. Now I just added some regular 3 cheese. I prefer shredded. Now, I'm going to add some some pepper and some salt. And I'm gonna let this simmer and let this thicken up. Here we go. Now, I'm gonna add a pinch of flour, okay? To help keep it thick, like me. And so I am going to just stir all of it in together. You can actually add regular homogenized milk too as well if you want to. It's not going to take away too much from the taste. So you just stir that and let all this cook in real good. Get your sauce. This is the cheese sauce. And we'll be back. Okay, look at the sauce. It looks thick and good. You see how good it looks and the consistency of it? Yum. Now look, I'm gonna pour the cheese sauce over the noodles. Mix and stir. You like how it looks? Mm-hmm. Looks delicious, right? Now just sprinkle some cheese on top. I mix my cheeses, so just sprinkle some cheese on top. And now we're ready to put it in the oven. We put that in the oven. Remember the chicken that we put in the oven about an hour ago? But this is what it looks like now. So, cream and celery soup. Open your cream and celery soup. And pour it in. Now, you're going to take the cream and celery soup and just spread it out amongst the chicken, okay? How many pieces of chicken you put in there. It's gonna depend on how much cream and celery soup you use. So in this case, I used 2 cans. So I'm just gonna take that cream and celery soup and again, just spread it amongst the chicken. Just kind of even it out. And we put the foil back on top. And now we're gonna bake it again for about another 30 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna film that for, we're going to put this in the oven for about another 30 minutes and then we'll be back. Okay, guess what that means? I get to lay back down again. Now, this is the last step for our chicken. As you can see, I am pouring the juice over the chicken. We have rice, okay? So now we're gonna add the rice. And we wanna put the rice in the empty pockets. We're gonna move the rice around too, okay? So we're gonna just start putting the rice in between the chicken, okay? And of course we're gonna go through it, okay? And then just move the rice around a little bit. But now that we put the rice in, I'm going through and I'm just gonna make sure that the rice actually made it into the pockets, okay? And here is some rice. So I can look and kind of see how much rice went in each pocket and where I have room to put more rice. So after I do this, now we add the second round of rice and do the same thing. Okay, second round. Now we can take some of this rice, we can kind of feel and see where the rice is. Move the rice around some. Remember, the rice is gonna cook up in these spots. So now that we have our rice, I'm checking the consistency to make sure no pocket is without rice. And I don't need you to come in on the video, but thank you so much for the food.
Thank you, Daddy. Love you.
Now let's continue. And make sure that the rice goes into each pocket. Thank you. Okay, as you can see, now the food is out of the oven. What I did for the macaroni was, once it baked for about 35 minutes. I actually turned on broil and broiled it on low for about 15 minutes to kind of like brown the top and make it crispy. As you can see, this is the chicken. This is how it looks. But what I always do, once I take it out, I like to just always just kind of moisten it just a little bit, just a tad, with the chicken broth. And voila, we're ready to eat. For dessert, we have a lemon cake. But you know what? I want to show you all something. This is something that I do with my baby every day. We take turns writing on the board. This is our prayer board. And come here, honey. It does matches my decor. You can just zoom in on that. Just, if you zoom in on that piece, what matches that? Yeah. Very cute, right? But anyway, we write messages. So today I wrote my message, which is, Lord, bestow a blessing upon us that only you can do. Lord, we honor you. Lord, we honor, love, and praise you. And so tomorrow my baby will switch out and she'll write her message. And that's the way that we communicate amongst ourselves and also show the Lord how much we adore him, we need him, and we honor him by constantly making sure that we give him praise. Well, I hope you enjoyed Quarantining with Kietta, this episode, especially with the cooking. And I can't wait to see you again.